Hi Libra, welcome to With Love Tarot. I'm back with your full moon reading for December of 2019. For those of you who've been watching my full moon series, you know that this is a time to create a little bit of magic. So if I pull a card that's particularly positive or it's just something you want to manifest more of into your life, feel free to pause the video, set your intention, and then release it. And same thing if I pull something that's a little bit more negative or you see something negative in the cards that you want to release, pause the video, focus on releasing whatever that is, and let it go. For your current energies, we have the King of Swords with the Five of Wands. The immediate message here is that this certainly could be you. Man or woman, somebody with air in their chart or an air sign, or you could be dealing with an air sign if this is not you. Some of you are taking on a very objective or analytical, logical approach to something. The King of Swords is somebody who does not really express a lot of emotions in a situation. They're able to look at things a little bit more objectively, but they could come off as cold too. So if that's not somebody you're dealing with, this just means that currently right now you are feeling particularly communicative. You're able to speak your truth in a situation. Perhaps you were dealing with a person or a connection where you laid down your line in the sand, so to speak. This could also represent a doctor or lawyer or somebody in those fields, whether that's you or somebody you're dealing with. Now with the Five of Wands here, this could have been in a connection that there was some turbulence in. If this was a romantic or even just a general relationship with a friend or a relative, maybe there was some conflict or struggle here for whatever reason, and I'll clarify this in just a few seconds. Now, for others of you out there, if this is not a relationship, what this tells me is that perhaps you're competing in something, whether that's at your job, a school, or project. And you have to be very logical and analytical while you're doing this. Maybe even stand your ground a little bit. The Five of Wands is a competitive energy. It's rarely a real fight. This could just simply mean good-spirited competition in something. Again, whether that's at work, sports, school, something like that. As you can see, these are younger individuals batting at a beehive. For something you need to release with the Four of Cups and the Seven of Swords, there's two messages coming through here. Some of you are in an energy where you might be turning down offers romantically as well, or invitations, or you just don't want to have it. You don't want to see something good that's coming into your life. Maybe you even feel a little stagnant, and what this is saying is now is the time to release this energy, especially if you are turning down offers or invitations and you're isolating. Maybe you need to get out of that energy a little bit, especially if you're going through some type of hurt and you're feeling very pensive or down, to release some of that energy. Other message here that just came through, because you want to make sure you don't miss out on an opportunity. So you could be so focused on something that didn't go your way that you are actually missing out on an opportunity that's coming through or trying to come through for you. With the Seven of Swords, you could have been dealing with somebody who really hurt you, maybe took from you, lied to you, and now is the time to release that connection. If you're still in that connection, now is particularly the best time to try to get out of that relationship you're in, especially if it's not for your highest good and it's toxic. Now is the time to leave that and leave that in the past. And if you're feeling the Four of Cups energy because of this person or whatever you felt hurt by, with this combination is saying to leave this behind or try to get out of this energy. Coming into your future energies, we have the Sun and the Nine of Wands. So with the Sun card here, guys, you're going to have some type of happiness. This is one of the best cards you can get. You could be dealing with a fire sign or somebody with fire in their chart, particularly a Leo. But this is somebody or something that's going to bring you a lot of happiness. This could even be success that comes through for you after the hard work or strife or competition you went through. You're going to see some type of success come in from that. very beautiful. Now with the Nine of Wands here, there's also a defensive energy. So kind of mirroring what I was feeling with the Five of Wands, this could be some of the same energy that you're carrying into the future, though. You feel like you have to stand your ground in a situation. Some of you could even have a wall up, okay? Whether that's because of some type of past hurt you're still carrying around. There could be a new relationship or some type of happiness that's trying to come into your life, and you could be blocking it because you have a wall up or you're self-protecting too much. For others of you, what this says is you could be in a position where you feel like you have to protect something. That's just for a select few of you out there. Perhaps you feel like you have to protect something that you put a lot of hard work into, whether this is a connection, a union, or even your family, or something that you've gained and you feel is very valuable. You're actively protecting that. So whatever fits your story here. I'm going to clarify everything to get more specific. And Raja says hello, by the way. Clarifying the Five of Wands and the King of Swords for your current energies, we have the King of Pentacles. So yes, many of you, this is about a job situation or something that you're involved with on a career level that maybe you're putting a lot of hard work into. This also too could just mean that it's a lot of hard work to invest in your future. Maybe you're even competing against yourself to make sure that you're saving up your money and not wasting it. And it's kind of a struggle to do that. It's hard to stay disciplined. But what this tells me is that you are getting disciplined and you already are very grounded. Many of you have good jobs or on the right track and are very good at manifesting money and wealth as well. So this is a very beautiful, very stable energy coming in for you if you're not experiencing this now. Others of you, you could be dealing with an earth sign or with somebody with earth in their chart, man or woman. Clarifying the Four of Cups and Seven of Swords for something you need to release, we have the Seven of Swords again. Wow. This is synchronicity, guys. This is a clear message and it's the same one. If this is something that ended, this was a relationship that ended for you and you're actually passing up new offers or just offers in general, or you're stuck in the rut, now is really time to release that energy. With the Seven of Swords here also, if this was somebody that really took from you on a physical, mental, or even spiritual level, and you're having a hard time getting out of this relationship or releasing it, you really have to work on that because this person was not for your highest good for many of you out there. And many of you already know that. This could have been somebody who was shady, right? And took from you in some way. As you can see in both visuals, both people are trying to get away from something or hiding something. This person's even hiding a secret of some sort. Now, some of you could be actively already getting out of this energy, which I hope you are, but it could also be hard to do nonetheless, especially if you're attached to somebody or something or a situation in general. For your future energies, we have the Nine of Cups clarifying the Sun and the Nine of Wands. Beautiful, guys. Make a wish. This is my Make a Wish card, wish fulfillment. Something that you've been wanting and wishing on is coming in for you. This could have been something that you put a lot of hard work into and you're finally seeing some type of results and payoff. For others of you, this is a new romantic relationship or new love coming in for you. It's going to be something that makes you very, very happy, fills your cup. With the Nine of Wands, it confirms the energy that some of you could be actively blocking this energy, though you have a wall up of some sort because maybe the person who did you wrong and the Seven of Swords. The additional message I have the feeling to deliver is to make sure that you're not blocking it. You're not self-protecting so much that you're actually blocking in happiness and wishes coming in for you. There's nothing wrong with being aware and protecting yourself or others or your assets, but you just want to make sure you're not doing it to the point where you're actually blocking other opportunities. Because with the Nine of Cups and the Sun, these are two of the best cards you can get, guys. This is some type of success and real happiness coming in for you if you let it come in. Now, I took an oracle card for you before your reading, and the card that fell out is Magic and Ritual, Crafting Sacred Practice. So I'm going to hold this up for you and read from the book so you can get some messages. Effect in the external world can be created through inner practice. Magic and ritual can support your divine path now in the physical world, and you are encouraged to enhance your power with regular practice. The results that you experience will encourage you to continue with the practice as you grow in power, grace, love, ability, and wisdom, and apply your inner beauty to transform your outer world. For us to grow empowered and potent on the path of ancient feminine power, we need to honor our knowing and being and cultivate sacred practice. Sacred practice becomes the habit of growing our spiritual power and consciousness. Like a garden needing regular care and watering to blossom and flourish, our inner garden of the soul, where our creativity, joy, spiritual gifts, and bliss bubble away, also needs regular attention. Coming to our practice takes strength and inner will. Even though it can feel amazing, we still have to wake up, set aside time, and discipline ourselves to show up for our own inner growth. We will reap the benefits when we do, but we must allow ourselves to fall in love with our practice to craft something that really speaks to us so that we want to do it. The desire and the discipline together help us engage with our practice regularly, and we can grow so fast it can be quite shocking. Very beautiful. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'm also on Instagram if you'd like to connect with me there at With Love Tarot Official. With love.